as he is seated. And in the studio with us today, we have Jonathan Lee Pratt. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Mama.
Don't call me that.
Hi, beautiful.
Okay. Jonathan. Do we go with Jonathan today or do we go with JZyNo?
JZyNo, I beg.
You don't want Jonah?
I want Jonah, but I mean, this is not a Jonah space now. It's a JZyNo space.
Okay, so it's a JZyNo space. You know JZyNo is not a big baby, right?
He's a big baby.
Okay. All right. So, ladies, your man is here, and he says he's a big baby. Just so you know, we are streaming live on Facebook as well, so you can go on live and enjoy the show from there. I think DJ Nabi has one more song that he wants to surprise JZyNo with, so I'll give him that opportunity to do that. Then we come back and we start our conversation.
Stop work and I operate. I need the vibe, but no never come my way. I'm moving faster, no one can delay.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fine, thank God.
Okay,
God.
okay. So, there's been a lot about you in the news in recent times, and of course, your song has made a breakthrough, right, over the years, from 2023 up until now, and it's still out there. And you've got a new one out as well. So we are going to take the journey slow and certainly get to where we are right now. Can you tell us a bit more about yourself and how music started for you? Because we know that you're Liberian, but you're based in Ghana. How long have you been in Ghana for as well?
Well, I've been here over 9 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I came here 2015, March 6th.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been hustling,
Mm.
The journey been crazy. By the way, I'm Jonathan Lee Pratt. Go by my stage name JZyNo. A Liberian boy based Ghana, do Afrobeats.
Okay.
I got a lot of siblings anyways.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Anyways.
when we talk about, you said you've been here for 9 years, since 2015, right? Can you tell us what brought you here?
Well, it's all hustle, During that time, we had Ebola in Liberia. So, I'm just looking for space, man.
And out of all the African countries, you decided it was Ghana that you were going to come to. What about Ghana
I've been
drew
a
you?
fan of Ghana, I've been a serious fan of Ghana. Ghana has rang name in my ears from Liberia. We know the Ghanaian music, those old school music. We know them.
Can you give an example
we
of
had
the
a lot
old
of
school?
Ghanaian people in my country, Ghanaians for that matter, a lot of them. The bread, Fanti bread.
The what?
The Fanti bread.
What is
Fanti.
that?
Fanti.
Fantis.
We call it Fanti bread.
Okay.
Fanti, Fanti bread. So we, for me as a kid back then, every Ghanaian woman is somehow auntie. Auntie, yeah, auntie. Except that person adds her name to her name, to that auntie name. So maybe auntie FY or something, but it was all auntie.
I see.
So yeah, we also had a lot of Ghanaians there fishing, and I used to love fishing too. So yeah, Ghana has just been like, somewhere
been
I
a
wanted
part
to,
of you.
yeah, somewhere I wanted to go and see. Yeah.
Have you had any regrets since you moved down here?
Never. Ghana has changed my life too, Although I had to hustle and stuff, but Ghana has done a lot for me.
Okay.
Yeah. I love this place. I wish
like
every African country can be peaceful. Like Ghana. Yeah.
Okay. So I like that you spoke about peace, because we know the war situation that has been always in the history of Liberia, right?
No, we don't have war anymore.
Oh no, I know. That's why I said history.
Yeah.
But did you ever witness any of the war?
I was born during the war. I grew up in the war. Like the war ended, I was there. I saw everything. Yeah. So
What did it have any kind of impact or effect on you as a person?
Of course, for years, like from my baby days up to my childhood days, it was a messy one. I've seen everything when it comes to war.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a good memories, but I've seen people kill people. I've seen their bodies. Like I've walked among their bodies. I've done a whole lot. I've seen a whole lot in this whole war situation. It's not a good one. That's why I stated earlier that I wish every African country can just be peaceful, like Ghana. There are other peaceful countries as well in Africa, but war is not good. It's not good at all. Yeah.
Wow. All right. So this is someone who has been there. He said he's seen dead bodies laying on the floor, on the ground. He's walked amongst them. He's seen people shoot or kill others and others being killed and all of that. So there's a way such an event will mess with your head. And thank God he's found his way out of that. Anyway, at what point would you say that you started music or music became a thing for you?
I started music 2016, but it became a very, very big one for me as a career 2020.
Okay, and so all of that started here in Ghana?
Yep.
Okay.
Because I got here 2015, I said earlier, yeah. So at Dummy Pillar 2, it started.
It's Pillar 2.
Dummy Pillar 2.
Okay.
Dummy Pillar 2. Shout out to my homeboys, Optica, Knit, Bad Boy, Ratty. These are my guys those days, man.
2015. So So what year? 2020, right? Music started for you. What attracted
2020.
professionally?
Yeah.
What attracted you to the career?
Oh, well, I felt like I was ready because I felt like I was already prepared for it, and it's been something I've been working on for years. Shout out to Tiny. I was in Tiny's studio, his house. Yeah, Aleche Kankwe, that's my godfather. That's where all my awards are. Anytime I win an award, I take it there.
Wow.
Yeah, so I learned a lot there. I listened to a lot of different artists. A lot, man. From Edem to Jupiter to Tiny to Yapono. I listened to a lot of great artists,
like
over
that.
there. Yeah, so I was prepared now to do music. So when I went to Liberia 2019, around August, God bless me, my first song I dropped in Liberia around 2019 December. It blew 2020. So I'm like, this is it for real.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the career.
Wow.
Yeah, full time.
From
Monday to Monday.
Nothing is holding you back, or nothing is making you take a break or anything.
Nothing.
All right.
Absolutely nothing. It's music,
So between before professionally 2020, where you decided that okay, this is it, I'm going to make something great out of music, between 2015 and 2019, what exactly were you doing?
Okay, so I was hustling, right? Like I started first at the Choba Achimotamo when they knew they built it. Like I was one of the first workers there. When it opened, we worked. I was a waiter.
Okay.
From there, I switched. I left. I was in Tema with my late uncle, and then when he passed away, because I had everything at the time. Now all I needed to do at the time was just to take care of myself. But there was everything for me already as a young boy. So when my uncle passed away, may he so rest in peace, I called Tani then. I said, I lost my uncle. I don't have anywhere to be. I don't have any family out here. I don't want to get in the street, and I also don't want to go back Liberia right away. I still want to do something. I feel like I will produce something in Ghana. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like I will do something.
Faith.
Something will happen. And he was like, you come home. Like, it's like the way he sounded, like, you are talking plenty. Come home.
Wow.
So I went to Tani's place, and then, that's how it all started. And it got serious. The music thing, yeah. But I did a lot here. I was a how would I call it, housekeeper as well.
A housekeeper. Wait.
Yeah, Liberia was a houseboy.
Where?
I was a housekeeper in Tema.
In Tema.
Yeah.
So more like a farmhand. You are attending to the horses.
I'm in the house, I'm in the house. I'm taking care of the puppies. I'm cleaning up, washing dishes and those things. Yeah. It's normal. I did all those things in Liberia.
Okay,
before,
so a housekeeper. I thought you said horse.
No, I'm a Liberian housekeeper. You don't know that thing. Eh?
Wait. I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
House.
Exactly. But initially I heard horse.
No, it's not like horse. No, housekeeper.
So housekeeper. Okay, so you've been a waiter, you've been a housekeeper or a houseboy before.
Oh, just Ghana. Liberia there, we did a lot.
Really?
I saw charcoal. I saw charcoal in Liberia. I saw Gary. I saw Kuwait. I was a cell phone boot boy, like charging phones and those things for people. I did a lot though. Leave that one. It's just
no. Wait. I need to understand. So okay. So I'm actually coming to that.
No, I'm not a rich man's son. Okay. Good thing. My biological grandfather was Portuguese because he's dead as I learned. This is someone who had money, but there was no opportunity to get him. The time they came for us, that was the time the last war took place in Liberia, so there was no way for us to leave.
Right.
Yeah. So everything but he was a very rich person as we learned. But it's all good, man.
So the war displaced you. Had it not been for the war, you would have been one of like the richest Liberians right now, guys.
You can't tell too, God has.
But at least you were coming from a good home.
God has everything placed, Yeah, my home is a good home. Though we were not, all honey and bread and things, but we had God, we had ourselves, we're together. That's why I love to eat with people and I love to eat with my hand, because if I'm not eating with my hand, I'm not feeling myself, the real me. those things. Yeah.
I
So we
see.
were always together, and we are still together.
Right. All right. So now, fast forward 2020. Tiny has asked you to come over. So now the music journey has begun for you. What are some of the ups and downs you would remember, or you remember up until now? Like, were there some trial and errors that happened on your journey? Were there some times where you thought this was not going to work out? Maybe, yes, I might make it in Ghana, but not in music. Maybe something else.
If it was not for music, the plan was to just leave Ghana and go overseas, because there were opportunities now as I started to grow, get mature, get in touch with new people.
Right.
But I still had that drive because I had opportunities, right? There were ladies back then that, oh, I like you. I want you to come over. I want to come marry you. I want to bring you to the US or bring you to Australia or Europe and blah, blah, blah. Because there were a lot of men, like different women, Then I'm like, I can't let this music thing slide. Oh, I must blow in Ghana. That was just it. Like, the whole plan was to blow in Ghana.
Okay.
Yes, that was it. Even I had my first hit song in Liberia 2020. Like, I got my first award during that period. 5 days after I left Liberia, I came. Whereas I was to stay there, make shows, make money and stuff. I said, nah. Like, I'm like, okay, now the fire is there. Like, I got my people's attention. Let me go back. The thing is to just have a hit song there, So, I mean, I couldn't leave music for anything. But again, there came a time. That was 2022. After I did a project with Medical, and I dropped another song called Old Nana. The Medical's project was something that I thought would have blown, but it didn't blow. We did a lot. We did Dance Challenge, Dance God did that, DWP for that matter. I did some great music videos, spent a lot, like, man, nothing really happened for that project,
Wow.
So I'm like, nah, I can't continue like this. Even from back home, and, there were people like from family side, like, why are you just leave this thing? Leave this thing. Go do your hustle and forget this thing. I even made a post. I'm like, after I'm done with Old Nana music video, I'm not gonna do music. I'm gonna take a break. So a lot of my fans were like, no, give it a try. Da 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 da. So I went and prayed about it. I said, no, I'm not gonna do the video, because if I do the video, I said I won't do music, so I'll pause. I don't want to pause, so I'm not doing the video. That's how I moved for another another project, and then Butter My Bread came right after.
Wow.
So I was just at the edge of giving up. Like,
and Butter My Bread came. Like, that was God giving you a sign not to give up.
Yeah.
I see. How did that collaboration happen? Because that's like one of your biggest songs, if I'm correct.
That's my biggest song.
And it keeps getting bigger.
Every day. Numbers growing every day.
How did what was the inspiration for the song? How did it start? How did you get Last Made on it? What was the process like?
Well, I think it's just about getting Last Made, because I had this feeling of getting two artists. Either of them, that was Kosiato and Last Made.
Oh.
So I called Creamy. We are bro. So I called him, and then I went to his place. I played a song, but it was not Butter My Bread. It was a different song. So he was like, right now, based on my research, Kosiato is not here. He's in the US. So let's do Last Made. So I'm like, okay, sure. Because myself, I wanted to work with someone like that I will meet one-on-one. It's not online thing.
Yeah.
So Last Made, we did what we had to do, man. I mean, shout out to B Vampire as well. Last Made, respect. I mean, everybody. Dance God, Geese Beat. Not many people on this project, too. We're just few people that made this project go, but it's God's timing. Yeah. And shout out to my team, too. Yeah.
I like that you reference God in almost everything that you say. It's a good sign. Now, how do you feel when a song that you least expected, right? But God used it as a sign to tell you that he was still with you and that he got your back on this journey. How do you feel when you hear people talk down on it or make some silly remarks?
Okay, like for example, like when
Ruga
said,
with what Ruga said.
By mistake. That was not by mistake, like I said. It's like the internet now has given, those to every artist. The opportunity is there for you to blow. You don't need to do too much. As long as you're good, you use the internet wisely, something could happen for you,
Right.
So I don't think it's by mistake, and it's God's giving thing. If it's by mistake, then I don't know, but I think it was a harsh one. you know. But again, it's all good.
Wait, do you have any relationship with Ruga? Have you ever met him?
We're good now.
Oh, you're good now.
Yeah, we're good now. We chat. We're good.
So before his remarks, did you have any form of communication or relationship?
No, at that time
between
we
you
didn't
two?
know each other like that. At that time we're not even following each other.
Ah.
Yeah, after then we met, follow each other, had a conversation, you know. We even had so another funny thing, but very amazing. Ruga is the only artist I've performed with 4 different times, 4 different stages, 4 different countries. So Sierra Leone, Nigeria, Poland, and Netherlands.
Ah.
Ruga and I, we have shared stage 4 different
stages.
times.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's amazing, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So should we look out for any collaboration between you two anytime
Oh,
soon?
2025 will be something great, man.
Ah.
Yeah.
I like that.
It'll be something
Okay, so back to what Ruga said. This is not to let's leave him out
I'm
of
done
it.
with that Ruga thing.
Wait. So the comment was that the song blew up and the whole scenario created was about TikTok, right?
Right.
So I'm talking about the platform TikTok. Did it contribute, or do you think that it dominated in the song blowing up and getting people, especially with the dance challenge as well that came with it? Do you think it made it easy for it to resonate with people constantly till then it became one of the biggest songs?
Well, TikTok did a lot with that project. From the challenge to the new, template people used. And another challenge came from Europe.
Okay.
And the girl that did the challenge there's a girl called The Lady. She did a challenge for Camilo
I
as
think
well.
I saw that.
So that project had like 3 to 4 different, stuff going on TikTok for it. And then, like I said, it was God's timing. It's not my doing. It's not anybody's doing. We just did what we had to do, but God accepted the project and then decided to bring it out as a hit song. Because there are a lot of songs that people will push even to the how would I say it? To the moon, and it won't go anywhere.
Right.
You getting it? There are a lot of dance challenges that artists have created, or dancers have created, and still nothing happened. That project was it blew in less than 3 weeks. It was already everywhere.
Yeah.
Radio station, it was everywhere. You understand? So it was the time, because I've dropped project. I even did more than what I did for Butter My Bread. It still can't reach the Butter My Bread. Are you getting my point?
I do.
So God has a way to do things. If He is about to bring another one, which I'm not going to be aware, but I know when it comes and crosses happen. Wherever Butter My Bread has reached, then I will say again, that's it. Yeah.
Do you feel pressured? Because many a times some people would say that, once they come out with a hit song or once you get a hit song, now there's pressure to exceed what you have done. Just like you're saying, right? Now, Butter My Bread is through the roof. And so you're hoping that if it is God's will, there'll be another project that is going to exceed where Butter My Bread is right now. Is there any form of pressure to do that or to do more than what you have done in the past?
Well, there was serious pressure from the start when Butter My Bread started doing well. But again, I got this calmness. At a certain time, I was sitting and then started to realize that it took me years to have Butter My Bread. You understand? So why would Butter My Bread come right now and I'm fighting myself to bring another song like it?
Right.
I just give the people the song, promote it, and see what happens, because I didn't bring Butter My Bread to the light. It's God that did. So if that's where He wants me to stop, then it will stop there. But I'm going to keep pushing, and still I'm going to keep knocking His door so He can open and bring another one for me. Yeah, right now this project I dropped with Kid is already doing well too. The numbers are it's kind of competing with what Butter My Bread did in the first 2-3 weeks.
Right.
During the time it was dropped. So I'm seeing something happening for this new song as well. But still, Butter My Bread has reached a level that it's not easy to cross.
Okay, so Butter My Bread has another remix with it has Nasty C and then
Kid and Seth.
I think an Indian artist as well. Okay, how is that doing as well compared to the one with Last Made?
No, the song is already big.
Okay.
So the remix, how we did it was not about trying to look for a big Butter My Bread again.
Okay.
Butter My Bread is like, okay, it's a sun. So if you bring anything, it's gonna be either a star or a moon or something. It can never be like the sun. You getting my point? That song really crossed a whole lot of different, borders. you know. So the collaboration was all about getting connected and tapping into different, fan bases. So I'm connected with Nasty, connected with Sid. Tomorrow is going to be easy if I want to work on a new project with them. You know what I'm saying? And also I'm going to have a nice catalog. Someone will see that, this guy, he has worked with Nasty. Oh, this guy, he has worked with this other person. So that was just the plan.
All right. I like that. So let's just quickly take a music break. We'll be back and then we get talking.
Nicki Minaj, can't give me love, give me your body. Butter my bread, sugar my tea, give me your cocoa. Ain't nobody touching you, when they try it, they touching me. Everybody crushing you, but I'm wanting to marry you. I know, carry another, you know say I be complete, man, yeah. Now you're matter, it's for my mind inside, yeah. Mommy water, baby give me something nice, yeah. Carry a matter, tell I love your body, yeah. Look at my big baby, the woman so nice and her skin so clean. She call it my love like a sweet sister. Over and over, she can do my thing. Yeah. She's so in love with me. It's a blessing that I found her queen. And she doesn't care. Nicki Minaj, come give me love, give me your body. Butter my bread, she got my tea, give me your cocoa. Ain't nobody touching you, when they try it, they touching you. Everybody crushing you, but I'm wanting to marry you. I know, carry another, you know say I be complete, man, yeah. Now you're matter, it's for my mind inside, yeah. I'm your water, baby, give me something nice, yeah.
Okay, so we know that we are Facebook strong, like 90 plus people, and they're all here for the ruler. And so yeah, we're happy to have JZyNo in the studio. Now let's quickly come back and talk about collaborations. Before the music break, you mentioned that mostly it's not just about outdoing each other or outdoing one song or the other, but to tap into each other's fan base, right? So which other artists have you worked with, or do you imagine working with, and you believe that you could actually it would do wonders for yourself and for them as well?
Well, I've worked with a couple of artists already. For my own songs, I have J Wills coming up.
Okay.
On the 13th. I have my homeboy from Liberia. That's a dope ass rapper. Called Fist of the Change. And I got a couple of projects. That one, they are there. They are not coming up yet.
Why don't you want to give us a hint?
I was also featured on a few songs, And by the way, Fancy Gadam and I just did some crazy project.
Yeah. You know I was going to pull it out of DVD.
Fancy Gadam, the project is one of my favorite feature songs. It's a crazy one. Yeah, he said he can't wait to bring it out. We talk about it. And then, I'll feature by a few people. Dope artists. My big brother, I call him Dad. Edem got me on the dope ass project too.
Aww.
Yeah, and CDQ from Nigeria also got me on the project. There are a lot of nice projects in the pipeline that are coming up very soon.
So it's fair to say that you've been very well accepted all around.
Oh, people love my sound, man.
Why are you blushing? Why do you say it and you're blushing?
I'm laughing right now because like you'll see them saying, give us that little Western vibe and mix with the African vibe. That was crazy. Yeah.
And you like that? I'm happy for you. I'm not going to lie. I'm not even trying to lie. Okay, anyway. So now, projects. Fancy Gadam coming out soon. How soon?
Well, it's for the season. Yeah. And I told him I'm going to give my best in that, in pushing that project because he's somebody that I already like.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's been doing amazing. So it's a big project, believe it or not. That project is a very huge project.
I can only imagine.
Oh,
but how did that collaboration happen?
Song like crazy.
Can you give us a hint? What is it about? What's the storyline about?
What's
the theme?
It's a nice song.
What's the theme, Jay?
It's a nice song.
For Jollof and Goat.
It's a nice song.
I'm bribing you.
It's a nice
Is it
song.
love themed?
It's a nice song. Just wait. It's a dope one. You'll love it. Just wait. We'll come in the studio again. We'll talk about it. I'll come with him.
No problem.
Yeah, I'll be around.
But he said it's going to be the season song.
It's a season
so
song.
Towards Christmas.
It's a big one. Trust me.
Okay, beautiful. How do you feel when, because on social media, I mean, when I posted your flyer, majority of the people who wanted to have this conversation or hear it were ladies. So clearly there's something you do to the ladies or
I'm a
for
guy
the
now.
ladies.
I'm a guy.
What do you mean?
I'm a guy.
What does that mean?
I be boy now. So the girls, Yo, you want me to say fresh boy first?
No.
You want me to say I'm a nice guy? I'm singing to the ladies for that matter. You know what I'm saying?
What about the men?
The men, I'm singing for the men too. So the men will use, if I'm not there, they'll use the song
For their ladies.
girls. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I see.
Yeah.
Smart.
I'm helping my bros, you know, because sometimes the lack of words. So
you know this helping bros thing. Kwame MP sat in this same chair you're sitting in and said, before he and Kofi Mole became best pals, he disliked him simply because whenever his song came up, his girlfriend was all over the place because she had a crush on Kofi Mole. So is this what you're doing for the bros?
No, it's not that. I mean, if you have a girlfriend, she likes my song, and she said to you, when she said to you, I'm her crush. If I'm having a show, buy a ticket for two of you. Come out, have fun, and go back. Don't allow her to come alone.
So you invited to the stage and leave the man in the crowd?
No, I won't even invite the lady to the stage. Most of those lady things that I bring on stage, I don't really like to take just a girl from the crowd because I don't know who is who too. You can't get involved with trouble, you know. Yeah, so sometimes I just make sure, and then whosoever gets on stage.
Gets on stage.
Meant to be, yeah.
All right. Now let's talk back to Liberia because I see the flag of Liberia waving so high on social media right now. Your people are super, super, super proud of you.
LRP, proud of my people too.
How does it feel to break through the music market and go? You know how it's not easy for the African sound to move or go out of their own borders, right? How does it feel to have made a good song and now become more like a global celebrity or a global artist?
Oh, it feels good. It feels good. It's something that I'll say dream come true. You know, yeah, because it's been a tough one. It's been a tough one. And it's been a dream to see a Liberian artist. It's not just me. It's been a dream to see a Liberian artist touching the global market because we've been having a lot of dope artists that have been doing their thing, like giving it a try. You know, we'll have artists trying Liberia in Ghana, Liberia in Nigeria, Liberia in Sierra Leone, you know, but to have that Liberian artist song being played around the world it's been a tough one. So yeah, shout out to everybody that doing that thing out there, all the artists. We know that the door will be open soon. Yeah, I want the door to really be open to the extent that we have big people, investors, you know, getting involved with the industry. Right. It's not just we and ourselves, you know. Some people need to come on board and spend some money on some artists, spend some money on some studio, you know, some TV station, radio station, all those things. Good endorsement deals. We are hoping and praying that it works very soon.
Do you plan on doing that for your people, as at least for starters, just to show other investors the way?
I've been talking to a few people. Like, I remember there was a time. Right now, we have a young artist in Liberia that is with some good management team and supporting him well financially. These people came to me first. I mean, it's not like I was trying to be a big guy, but because I know within myself I've already established something, I don't need to collect all these things.
Right.
So I let them to slide to Liberia. Let them do. Just know them in some way. Let them know that I'm good. There are other artists back home. They should work with
need
more.
them.
Yeah.
All right. So that's to say that you work on your own. You're not signed to any record label.
I'm not with a label.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Now, I'm still. Label was not there for me to, you know, like label was not there when I was doing the thing.
So now what will it take for you to get on to a label? I mean, clearly you already made a hits without a label. But if a label wants to come on now, what would be your...
It'll be a real big discussion because it's like you are some established girl. You have your own car, have your own crib. You know what I'm saying? And you are working, you earn something that is very okay to maintain you and stuff. So for a guy to just come in your life, you're not looking for a guy to come in your life. then he should be very strong. He should be healthy. He should be handsome. He should, those things as a lady now. So, you know what I mean? So for a label to take over, we'll have to have some serious discussion.
I
need to know exactly where they're standing. Yeah.
Okay. So it doesn't mean that you're ruling out labels.
No, I'm not ruling
you're
out.
You're open, but they have to come strong.
Mm-hmm. Very strong.
How strong?
Very. VERY. Very strong. Yeah.
All right. No problem. I'm trying to see if I can read any of the messages here from your people. But okay, so Moses Royal says, following from the Stockton Creek community, thanks for always putting Liberia on the map. All right. Vafi Fumba Kroma says, our captain, with an eagle and a love emoji and the Liberian flag as well. Abraham says, I'm helping my brothers. I love that. Okay, so that's what you said. And Terry Dawo, I beg your pardon, says, global artist to the world. So clearly your people are super, super proud of you. Leroy says, Liberia in the building. Elijah says, Liberia to the world. And biggest musician in Liberia, if I had you go drink Coke. Is that something you've said in the past?
If I what?
If I had you go drink Coke. That's from Ciara. Okay, no problem.
I don't know.
You batale okay. Those one, I'm not sure it's for me. Okay, no problem. So we are moving on, and we are going to talk about projects.
All right.
Upcoming projects, upcoming events. December is very, very hot in Ghana. Almost everybody wants to mount the stage, and December is actually like a destination for fun and festivals in the world. Ghana is the place to be. If you're not in Ghana, you're slacking. Is there anything coming up for you this December? Should people look out for any events or stages you're mounting and all of that?
Yeah, there are lots in the pipeline, and I'm going to Australia. Next week, I have 3 shows there. Then I'll be back to continue promoting my project, because I'm dropping an EP on the 13th. So I need to be here to promote. I need to go Nigeria. I need to move around Liberia. I need to move around. I got video shoot as well. So yeah. But the shows are there, man. Shows are there. We just need to be healthy and just keep kicking it. That's all.
Okay, so let's talk about the EP coming up. The Liberian Boy EP. Is that it?
The Liberian Boy EP.
Okay, tell me about it. 6 songs. One actually caught my fancy. It says, what, Babe? That's the third.
My baby, go baby. But so shit. I've been singing to some other people.
Okay, at least that was a teaser.
I feature my homeboy, Christoph the Change. Like I said, he's a dope and a great rapper. We call him King Chris.
Okay.
The Julian Bodin does.
He's
see. Very great, yeah.
So 6 songs on the EP. Tell me about the EP. And if you don't mind sharing, maybe a bit of teasers. Tell us what the inspirations were for the tracks on it.
Okay, so first of all, I have 4 producers on the EP. Okay. 3 Ghanaian producers and 1 Nigerian producer.
Nice.
That's Geeks Beat. He did 3 songs. Kezo from Tema, he did 1.
Kezo.
Yeah. Drillix Beat, he did 1. And then this guy from Nigeria called Dollar Beat did 1. So I featured 3 artists. 2 from Nigeria, Kate and J Wills. Then I featured 1 artist from Liberia, Christoph the Change.
No Ghanaian artist?
I've worked all my life with Ghanaian artists. So let me do this small. Let me do this small. I was just giving it a try, okay? And come on now. I got Mami Watao Creamy, Ruler with Episode. For that is our medical. Eyes on You with Camilo. Bottom my very last me. 5 Ghanaian artists already. Come on now.
Okay.
Keep that question for another day.
Fair.
But yeah, I mean, I have more work with my brothers, out here, because they actually open arms to me, They did well for me out here, man. I appreciate each and every Ghanaian artist that have worked with me. Reaching out, follow me, all those things. Respect to them. Anyways, this was just, it was not intentional. Let me just say it. I think I'm trying to back it up, but it was not really intentional. It's something that I was just speaking and selecting and stuff, Yeah. And then mixed and mastered by Authentic Mace. He's also the Geeks Beat guy that did 3 songs on the EP. He's called Authentic Mace. He has worked for a lot of artists out here from Sag to Shatawale to whosoever, man. All the most of the
Premium
big
or
songs.
nothing, basically. That's
most
what
of-
that's what
most
you're
of the
trying
big
to
songs,
say.
This guy is very, very,
Premium
very
or
great.
nothing.
Geeks Beat. Oh yeah, Authentic Mix. That's him. He's very great.
But did you just speak tree? Did you?
Meti Tree?
Say Oyarifa.
Oyarifa. That's where.
How did you say it the first time?
Oyarifa.
You say?
Oyarifa.
No, not today. The last time you spoke about
Oh, Oyarifa.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
No, what did you know?
Oyarifa.
Well, you
Oh.
force. You're really
Oh.
forcing.
Oh, I'm trying.
Anyway, so the songs are coming out. How soon are we expecting it? I see a pre-link, a pre-save link
Pre-save
out there, so it means that you can actually pre-save it
Right.
for the future.
Mm-hmm.
How soon is it coming out?
I mean, in 2 weeks time now, like September 13, it'll be out. Yeah,
Okay.
very, very close. Very close, man.
No dedication on there.
Huh?
None of the songs are dedicated to anybody special.
Okay, so there are songs that are dedicated them to Ruler FC. That's my fan base.
Right.
And then there's a song there going straight to God.
Which one is that?
I got joy, joy, joy from LIB, joy from overseas, joy, joy, ain't no dulling me. I feel my energy with joy, joy. So much joy, joy.
That's the first
Got
on
more
it.
blessings, blessings and blessings. Yeah, that's the best song. I give God
Wow.
the glory, give God the honor. He deserves my praises. He's my one and only. It's the reason I'm happy.
You know, I've asked you this before off camera and everything. Why did you not do gospel?
Listen,
I've asked you, and you,
listen. No, that's something people don't get. Okay. Yes, I'm a God-fearing child. I'm from a Christian
you're a
home.
Jesus boy.
Listen, I'm from a Christian home. I don't need to go do gospel song first before people know that I be
Nobody
Christian.
said. I just asked a very
I don't like
harmless
this thing,
question,
oh.
OJ.
I don't like this thing. Oh.
I just asked because for a Jesus boy, do you know the joy we give us seeing you in church, singing, leading praises and all with your fine face and everything? Let's talk about trust issues. Why trust issues? Who broke your trust?
No, this one is I think it's just about a girl being afraid to give me and myself somehow a little afraid, but still I've given in, and she's still afraid because she got trust issues.
She got trust issues,
Yeah,
not you.
not me.
But you know you have trust issues.
I don't know. I bet this is trust issue we are talking about. It's about that girl. So like, how do you intend to love me the way I love you, baby? How do you intend to trust me the way I trust you? Girl, my love is real. Baby, give me your heart, no fear. Anytime you call me, I will be there. That's good.
All right. So 6 songs coming out September 13th, and that is on the Liberian Boy, the EP. So let me just name them. The first is Joy. The second is 360 featuring Jay Wills. The third is Babe, or is it Bebe? How do you say it?
Baby is baby.
Baby.
Yeah.
Okay, featuring Christopher, The Change. Mood featuring Cade, and of course that is already out, we know it. And then there's Finally, and then there's Trust Issues, which he's running away from, but we all know that the one who has the trust issues is actually Jay, not any other girl. Anyway, so moving on, we've spoken about projects, we've spoken about everything. Let's speak about no, not trust issues. You've already given yourself away on that. Let's talk about
360.
We'll talk about 360. 360
Okay.
will be the last thing we talk about.
Which
But let's talk
one?
about your relationships and mending relationships in the industry. Have you had any fallouts in recent times, and why?
Well, the only one that I know of is I don't call that fallout because I haven't accepted it like that. I know we have emotions at times and we make decisions based on that. So that was the dance girl issue.
Okay,
But,
tell us
like,
about the dance god
I've
issue.
already talked about.
You didn't talk about it on Z, so we don't know what you're talking about.
No,
Thank you.
it was just some little mixed
Misunderstanding.
feeling. Not even misunderstanding. Because if someone is not into or it's not involved with something, then they don't really understand. But this is something that we both were involved with. Like, we know what it is.
Okay.
So there's just a mixed feelings, not even misunderstanding. Because it's like, oh, bro, I didn't know. No, I explained to you. We're supposed to go and shoot a music video. And then you say you're traveling, going on tour. So how are we going to do this? All right. Then I'm like, can we get you a plane ticket from Spain to Nigeria both way just to shoot the video? I'm like, no, bro. You don't know when you're coming back. And you can't leave. You'll be on tour. You can't leave and come back just to shoot a video.
Yeah.
I'm saying. So I had to go because Clarence Peter already set up the date for us. So we had to leave the next week. So we went to shoot, had to get a dancer. The dancer too, we paid. Purple Speedy and the guy supposed to come through, but they didn't fit in because of costume and blah, blah, blah. So we have already paid them. How am I going to get my money back? They couldn't make it. And we're leaving the next 1 or 2 days. So now me to playing smart, talk to my manager, let's make them to do the next dance challenge, which we never had a song already ready. But we had to do it for the money to be saved. That's the business move as well. So when I go back, work with Camilo, had other projects. I went around doing shows. So October, I was in South Africa. We decided to drop that song with Camilo. You understand? And now I reached out to Dance God and told him that, oh, this is the situation. These people, I paid them. They couldn't come to do the shoot. They couldn't participate in the video. So we had to allow them to take that money for the next dance challenge. And now we're about to drop a song. They will do the challenge. But what do you think? What should we do from your end?
Right.
And then he said to me, you tell me what we should do.
You want to do.
So I'm like, okay, here is it. I asked you first and you asked me back. So it's either you do your challenge and tell me what I should put on the table, I'll do, or we follow their challenge too, just to amplify however way. You just let me know. And then after a while, you came back and say, it's okay, bro. Go ahead and do your thing. Just that I've learned a lesson. So that's where I felt like, how, bro? Then I sent a heartbreaking emoji to him, like, bro, why? But since that time, I remember hitting him up, he will respond, check up on him, he will respond. And then later now, the social media, I think I saw someone tag me. He did a live video on TikTok, trash talking me, which is fine. I didn't go beyond that. I let it slide. Although I still kept it because I didn't feel good about it. Then later I reached out to him, bro, can we meet? He said, sure. So we met. And then I still explained the thing again to him that what happened. But his issue was not clear. It's just that he didn't feel fine because, like, maybe I work with different people, or like the project, maybe he was expecting to be the one to do it.
Yeah,
then another
it went
person
to
did
someone
it.
else.
It's not like I did it intentionally, bro. We got more projects. I even told Dance God before that I got a song that I will feature you on. You know what I'm saying? Because we started as a business partner, and then that relationship started coming true, So we became bros in some way. You get my point? And then he started showing me love. I started showing him love. We're just okay. So I didn't see that whole dance challenge thing to be a problem.
A big deal.
But again, like I said, we all have emotions, and I don't want to let go of that. I don't want to let go of him because of that.
Are you guys cool now?
I mean, I called right after my interview this one time. He picked, and then he asked, who's this? So I was like, bro, it's JZyNo. He said, I'm busy. He canceled the call. So, I mean,
So this is all coming, still coming after you had met with him in person to apologize.
Even the meeting in person thing, everything, I still went on on the TV station this one time, and I still said sorry without giving any excuses. Truth be told, within myself, I know I didn't hurt him, but I also stand from a point on his side where I know that he felt somehow too.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm trying to say sorry. But I know personally I didn't hurt you. You getting my point? But again, because you're a human, I had to stand on your side to see where you're coming from, what you're feeling. Then now I feel your pain. So sorry, bro. We shouldn't make this a big deal. But it still looked like a big deal, I mean, I will still try to reach out to him. I mean, I can't wait for us to be cool. Even if Dance God will not dance my song, it's not my problem. I just don't want us to be like enemies. You get
No bad blood.
I don't want that.
Okay. So Terry wants you to do a song with Davido, and is that going to be possible? He's asking that you please do a song with Davido.
Everything is time, and I have to move the right way until I can reach to the sky. So working with Davido, working with Weez, working with all these people, I mean, I don't see it to be a big deal, but I should do it at the right time.
Right.
Yeah, I have to grow more numbers so that I can make fun, and it makes sense. Yeah.
But how is music business in general? I'm asking this because you just cited an example with the Dance God issue. At a point, you had to step out of feelings and emotions and act out as a businessman. Does it always get conflicting like that, where you have to consider people's feelings and all that before you can even act?
It's a tough one out here. I don't know. It's a tough one out here. Here is my industry. We are growing. We have to connect more. We have to get involved with different entertainers, dancers, media personalities and all these things. I can't, because I'm here on an interview with you. Mm-hmm. And then another person comes out and say, oh, I wanted you on that day. You didn't allow it. You went with that person and blah, blah, blah. And it turned to be something with me. Nah, you also look for another day. And then I come true.
Right.
Whether the interview was fun or not, you create your own and let's have it.
Yeah.
People have the way they feel. I find it difficult because I just want everybody to be okay. You can't make everybody happy. You can't love everybody. You can't get love from everybody. Because even me, myself, there are some people I don't like based on how they have treated me. But still, I won't try to trash them in a way. Yeah. Okay. But the business side is hard too. It's hard. Mixing the business with feelings is even way harder.
Wow. Sorry about that. Yeah. Back to 360. Tell me about 360. Because I've been imagining a lot of things, but I want to hear it from you. What's 360 about?
Pass me Hennessy, drive at sexy speed. What you doing? Check my memories. Never forgetting the things you do me. That's so bad. That's what I want my friends on the EV. I want my friends on the EV.
What things?
Yeah, I'm calling. It's a bad song. It's a bad song.
So it's a bad song.
Yeah.
So why did you write a bad song?
The way you killing me slow. All the things you do into my soul. I'm not happy with your love. Can you resist your touch? Do you when you are your ways? Want to take you far away? Can you look
Jay,
sexy?
how old are you?
Can you do me 360?
How old are you?
You. Why are you making me feel like I'm a baby? Yeah?
What did I do?
I'm very old.
Why are you always like this when I ask your age? 29.
Yeah. Only?
Yeah. Only. Call me auntie. In fact, call me grandma.
Are you for real?
Call me grandma.
I'm a man.
Anyway.
They didn't tell you They didn't tell you before.
No, please. At 29, you're writing sad bad songs. I can imagine when you're 30 or 35 what you do. But
everybody looking like Joa. Can you change me? Come chop my collar. Wanna play a game called Let Controller. But my bread no baking soda. I stand with you on your name with that. It's about time we taking over.
I like how you're having fun with the whole thing.
It's a bad project, though.
I like how you're having fun with the whole thing. But let's take a music break. We quickly want to listen to Mood and then we'll come back.
Yeah.
In the heart of Accra, nestled in the vibrant neighborhood of East Legon and New Beacon, a 360 multimedia firm has emerged. Introducing Z Multimedia. With a steadfast focus on lifestyle, leisure, and business, we set out to bring high-value oriented programs that captivate the taste and desires of our audience. From the captivating airwaves of Z 101.9 FM to the dynamic visuals of Z TV and the innovative realms of Z Digital digital, and the incubation of advanced technological knowledge at Z Tech, every facet of modern media is meticulously curated to engage and inspire. Also, let's not forget the New Finder newspaper, now under the Z Multimedia umbrella, delivering insightful journalism with a business focus. Join us on the journey where innovation meets inspiration, where lifestyle meets leisure, and where business thrives. Change is here. Z Multimedia, your lifestyle, leisure, and business platform. In the heart of Accra,
and all that is doing great. What are the numbers looking like for you?
It's a good number. It's a very huge one for me. Yeah, we have hit 1 million stream already. Audio Mag.
Wow.
500,000 on YouTube. 500,000 on Boomplay. Like, it's doing well.
Congratulations.
Yeah, imagine we already got over 2 million plus streams just from the song.
Wow.
And the EP is not out yet. The 2 songs we dropped already hit million. So that's a great one for me.
Great.
Yeah.
You are doing amazing. You are really do amazing.
Thank you.
All right. So Moses Royal, he says, thanks so kindly to the interview. Oh, okay. To the interviewer for reading my comments. I'm glad that our global superstar knows that Moses Royal is a top fan following him from Liberia on this platform. JZyNo, this is from Alvaro. Alvaro says, JZyNo, do a video with DWP with Mood Challenge before going to Australia. And Nikki 40 Bar says, global boy all the way from Liberia. So many messages. Ciara says, pure hearts will keep taking you to the top, Baba. Haters will die from depression. Oh wow.
Oh no.
Farfi Fumba Kroma has tagged Dance God Lloyd and says, shout out to you. Everything can be settled. This is your bro, or he is your bro. JZyNo, I can't wait for the time of my favorite star, LIB Ruler FC, we move. And this is coming from Philemon Ezaki. I hope I'm getting the messages, the names right. My superstar JZyNo, I'm watching you live from Liberia, mem brother. And this is Philemon again. Okay, so almost everybody here is rooting for you and they are happy for you and all of that. Can you share with us any lessons you have learned in the industry so far?
Well, don't create enemyship with anybody. Because you don't know who you're going to next. It may be that person's brother or sister when it comes to the music thing. Also, don't allow someone's enemy to be your enemy because that person is your brother or your sister. You can still back up and let it slide, but not to go show how of an enemy you are to that person because of your whosoever.
Right.
Yeah, because they may settle their differences today and then tomorrow
you'll be left wanting.
Yes, that's the thing. Because you don't know how it started. You don't need to be the one to end it. Yeah.
This might sound, I don't know how it will sound to you, but do you think that Ghana has helped in your breakthrough and in this career, in your music journey? Has Ghana played that role of, had it not been for Ghana?
It's God. Okay. It's God. But Ghana has an open market. I'm not the first. Ghana has done it for Mr. Easy. They did it for a few artists that I know. And you know. You and I know. From the Pato to the Weez to the Mr. Easy. Like, Ghana has done a lot for artists out here. Because the market is open and it's free in some way. As long as you have your talent, you have your connection, you have your money to push and stuff, and you have good music, to buy into it. You know, so Ghana has done a lot for me too. A lot. Yeah.
It's good to hear you say this, and it makes me wonder, you're a foreigner, but you are now Ghanaian, partly Ghanaian, because we have adopted you.
You and who?
All of us.
Who
The nation has adopted you.
Who adopted? You guys should give me baku and fufu and things.
But you eat that every time.
I buy it. You give me. Do you give me?
Why are you shouting?
Do you give me?
Have you asked?
Why would I come and ask you? Did I ask you to adopt me?
Okay, no problem. On to the next. This is what I'm saying, yeah?
I'm a Ghanaian.
Yes, you are.
But I'm a Liberian.
Yes, you
100%
are.
Liberian. I live here now, so this is home. Though, I mean, they taste everything somehow, some way. I don't know if it's because I cook my own food at times, but yeah, but I mean, Ghana is home. I miss Liberia when I'm in Ghana. I miss Ghana when I'm in Liberia. You see the thing, so it's hard. Like, yeah, it's home.
Okay,
yeah.
so this is what I wanted to say, right? You just said, and it's very, very clear. It's very obvious. Everybody knows the role Ghana has played in a lot of foreign artists' life and in their career, right? How does it feel when you hear people say that, the Ghanaian sound is some type of way and it can't go international or outernational? How do you feel when you hear this, knowing very well, again, you've tested to the fact that Ghana has been a contributor or a contributing factor to your success aside God. God is, of course, the topmost and the first. But Ghana has played a role. And then we've named a couple of artists who have also been impacted positively with the Ghanaian industry and the sound and everything. So then how does it make you feel? Or how do you feel when you hear us talk down on ourselves and on our very own sound?
Well, I know that every industry has, their own genre of music. You know what I'm saying? I think I just noticed one thing. Prioritize the culture more. And you can't just wake up and sell the culture to the world. You don't have the strength to sell the culture to the world. You don't have the numbers to sell the culture to the world just like that. Because go back in the days of old when it comes to music, not old days. I'm talking about a few years ago when we had those legendary artists. Their music were going, okay? But we are in a digital stage right now where social media is there and all the stuff. Take, for example, Nigeria. When you came up with the Azonto sound, Nigerians bought into it so quick. They just took it so quick. You hear the whiskey coming. They just got into it quick. It's not all. The moment they heard Amapiano, they bought into it quick.
Right.
The thing is, we all want to make money and we all want to see our music go outside.
True.
Now, what is trending, you tap into it, make the best use of it, and then leverage on it and then show them what you are. For me, I'm a Liberian artist, right? I'm doing Afrobeat. If I had the money, if I had the numbers, if I had the power, okay, let's say I wouldn't have done Afrobeat. Maybe I would have come up and do Bema, because that's our type of music. Because with Bema, you can do anything on it. You can do Kolokwa, you can do Pele, you can do, Grebo, you can do anything on Bema, because it's just like how we have Afrobeat, you can do anything on Afrobeat. We have High Life, you can sing, do anything on High Life. that's the beat. It's like you have R&B, you have hip hop. You can kind of go on hip hop anyhow you want to go. And that's how we have Bema in Liberia, right? But I had to buy into the Afrobeat market,
Right.
get a space for myself, fight for that space. And then now I'm putting some Liberian things inside. And I will keep going, get to a point where I'm going to start featuring the cultural Liberian artists. Those that have been doing the real Bema, the real cultural kind of music. It's going to be easy to get them and then push because I already have a number outside. But like I said, you can't sell culture easily to the world. That's why you don't know a lot of cultures around the world, but you know a lot of music. You know hip hop music, you know R&B, you know trap, you know pop music. These are not cultural, just normal cultural sound.
Right.
These are international sound that you can find some cultural things within based on how they play their game to sell for them to make money, make profit, and also get their sound across the world. So for me, High Life could be sold outside to people like the King Promise.
Right.
High Life, because you see, King Promise could do a High Life song with a High Life artist here since he's doing Afrobeat. And then because he got numbers outside, it'll be easy for that song to cross. I get to my point.
I do.
But for a High Life artist to just wake up and say he will do a High Life song and expect it to blow outside, no, nobody knows you outside like that. You don't have the market outside. So it's about collaborating. Like, okay, my brother is a footballer. Me, I'm a teacher in the school. Through me, my brother, will be known in my school. And through my brother, I could be known
in his school as
to
well.
the football side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So just ride on the opportunity. So they build for the international side and then take their culture there. But the culture cannot just go out because you are trying to push your culture to other people's culture. Are you really thinking about it? Do you think they will just accept your culture? No, but what's trending, you tap into it and then add something to it. And then your culture will start going through that too. Because everybody's looking for whatever's trending to vibe to. Even on TikTok. Everybody want a sound that is trending to do their video, to show themselves, I mean, I'm just talking about this era. I don't know about what happened back then. But for this era, you have to play smart in order to sell. You have to. Actually have to. Yeah.
Thank you very much. You just spoke like a professor. And we appreciate it. Thank you. Our time is up. And so I'll just leave you to once again talk about your trip to Australia. Is it a concert? Is it a festival? What is it? How can people come and witness your performance or party with you if they can? And also, what other projects should we look out for before the close of the year, finally?
Well, if you're in Australia, you're watching this live or hearing me, wherever you are. Well, wherever you are in Australia. I'm going to be live in Melbourne. I'm going to be live in Perth. I'm going to be live in Adelaide. So come out and have fun. Come up and chill. I mean, check my social handles. You will see and get information from there about how we're going to move about with this thing. Okay. And projects are on the way, but let the EP comes out first. When it comes out, we're going to push it and see what happens next. And then we got bigger projects in the pipeline.
All right.
Yeah, thanks for having me here. Shout out to everybody for love and support. Everybody that watched the live, Facebook, everybody that are listening here. Follow the boy, man. JZyNo, JZyNo on all streaming platforms, all digital platforms. Love.
Thank you so much for coming. It was fun having this conversation with you, and we hope to see you soon again in the studios. All right, so coming up next is Jonathan. Jonathan is bringing you all of the sports update. Before we get into the weekend, investors, Ayeshe Nabi is seated right next to me, and he's been checking his account to see if his investment is actually blossoming. But so